Hi.
It's not an April Fool's prank. That is Amber. They've been asking for you.
Yes. I'm back. I'm so excited to be back with you. And sorry, Han's not here today. We miss her, but
well, she needed a break. She's it's the thing is that's it. When you work for yourself, you work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yes.
Some time off. And hello, June.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Lynn. Oh, Jeremy. Also, we haven't seen him in a bit. Hi, Jeremy.
Hello.
Sally, hello. Welcome, everybody. So today, Amber has a fun project for you guys. I'll just mention quickly, Global Belly is, we talked about St. Patrick's Day last time, and now on to the next holiday. They're having an Easter sale, 20% off. And there's a ton of kits there if you want to pick something up maybe for Mother's Day or summer birthdays, a nice activity. And you guys requested a sale in my coffee shop, so I created a discount code, April deal, 50% off everything and my coffee shop if you guys are interested. So you're going to switch your camera, Amber?
Yes.
Did you want to?
Yeah, I'm going to switch this.
Did you turn your TikTok on?
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm also live on TikTok right now. So if you want to...
I'm also live on TikTok. And there, I didn't turn off the...
Yeah.
Just turned it off.
So if you, you can watch both if you want. I've got two different kind of views going on here. So on YouTube and Facebook, you can see my hands, and then TikTok, I've got the whole kind of scene on camera. Okay, so this is a little bunny ear project that I'm working on.
Hold on, let me get a big
coming up. Okay, that's good. Yeah. So okay, so the cutter. Oh, thank you. This cookie cutter is from Sweetly Printed. So this is the, think of this as the 4-inch version. They've got different sizes on there. So if you go over to sweetly.com, you can use code SweetAmbs for 10% off. And they also, so I'm sure some of you might remember my bunny that I made a few weeks ago. It's got like the rose ears on it. I'll just bring that up really quick. This one. So I made a template for that, but Sweetly, they actually created this cookie cutter for me. Where are we? Okay. So that's also at sweetly.com. So you can head over there to get these cookie cutters. Okay, so I'm using Flood Consistency icing today, royal icing. Oh, good. Sally, I can't wait to see what you make with it. Flood Consistency icing. I've got tipless bags today. I usually use tips with my bags, but sometimes when I just don't feel like going through the trouble, I'll use tipless bags. And I'll just show you the colors I'm using too. These are Chef Master colors. And I just use these straight out of the bottle. I didn't do any mixing. I've got deep pink, sky blue, violet, and leaf green. So I'll just start by cutting my bags. So I'm going to cut all my bags ahead of time because we're doing the wet on wet technique. So I want to move as quickly as possible. And this bag has been sitting here for like an hour or so. So I'm just going to have to massage it a little bit because the colors are starting to separate.
In an hour?
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not bad. It's just like I can see, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah.
Are you going to demonstrate those pretty flowers?
Yes.
Those are great. Byron's watching.
Hi, Byron. Icing for beginners. Yeah, I think that the most important thing is to work on icing consistency first, because that seems to be like the most difficult thing, the most challenging thing when decorating cookies. So this is flood consistency. It's 15 to 20-second count. So that means that when you take a scoop of icing out of the bowl and drop it back in, it should take between 15 to 20 seconds to be completely smooth.
Jeremy says he's going to try your cookies that you made eons ago. I remember them. They were like paper. You know, you did. I think you had done them for Valentine's Day, maybe. Didn't it say "I love you" or something?
Right, I remember those. Yeah. Okay, ready? Here we go. And I'm just going to use one ear at a time.
Yeah, you're better to work in smaller sections.
Yes.
Give you time to work. So is this electric colors?
This is, no, these are just like, it's not their neon set. It's just like their regular collection. Using my scribe tool to shape the icing and smooth it out a little bit.
Thank you very much, Buff Gardner Huff.
Okay.
Oh, is this your cardamom cookies?
It is. This is the orange cardamom cookie recipe, and it's available to my Patreon subscribers. And it's also in my shop, but if you're a Patreon subscriber, you already have access to it, along with all of my other recipes. Okay. So I'm going to go with I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. Okay.
Melissa's saying sweetly.com.
Oh, I'm sorry. The spelling is different. It's sweet, Leigh.
Okay. Gwen, I'm assuming you're asking about AliExpress. Each individual seller on AliExpress has their own shipping prices. So you have to look at each product, and some offer free shipping, some don't. It isn't the only recipe you use, Amber, the cardamom?
It's the one that I use the most, but I do change it up sometimes. I have like, can't even think of any. Strawberry. What else? I think probably Sally knows better than I do what I have on there. There's gingerbread.
Have you used your airbrush anymore? Me Too is asking. You did it that day, and then...
I feel like I was using it recently for something, and I can't remember what I was doing. But I really don't use it that much. I'm still kind of like afraid of it, I guess. I really can't remember what I was doing, but it'll come to me, I'm sure.
You have to stop thinking about it to remember.
I know.
So I don't know CookieCon in my future. What about you, Amber?
Oh, I don't know. It's just tough to get away these days, you know?
Well, you have 2 young children.
Yeah, the kids and just everything that's going on with work. It's, you take 1 week away and then you're so behind
Right. Yeah.
on everything.
Yeah. So June is reminding you of your coconut lime, which is
thank
very
you. Yes.
nice for the summer that's coming up, right? You can do some tropical type stuff. And then you did a freeze-dried strawberry, I remember.
Yes, the strawberry one, right. Oh, thank you, Joanne.
Hello, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Okay, so now everywhere that the blue and the pink lines come together, I'm going to do a purple dot. The seam is up when you cut the tipless bags.
Kathy's asking, do you add white food gel to your icing to avoid the color bleed?
I don't, but I think Hani does that. That's one of her recommendations, I think, for preventing color bleed. I haven't tried that. Okay, so then we'll do the other side.
Yes, so true, Victoria. The wet on wet, you can just kind of slap it together for lack of course, it's not that, but
Yeah.
you can get it done quickly. Hello, Han.
Oh, hi. I just saw a question on TikTok asking if I'm a lefty, but actually what's going on is that the video is reversed on TikTok. So I am a righty, but in some of my classes when I used to teach in person, I would have, a few students who were left-handed, so I would have to decorate with my left hand to teach, how to do a specific technique, and that was really difficult.
There's more guys now doing cookies, yes.
Yep.
What is she asking here? While adding the highlights of the plaid really made all the lines pop. That was a straight color, not a mix.
Right. So I just used, this is Chef Master Violet for that little dot there. This is Chef Master Sky Blue. And then the other one is Deep Pink. So all straight out of the bottle.
We missed you too, Jeremy. Your humor is always welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Fabiola, you're left-handed. Your real men do cookies, yes. I know real men eat cookies. I don't know. Has the rules at school changed with COVID and treats going in for school?
So yeah, my daughter started kindergarten this year. And I actually don't know if this is a COVID rule or if it's always been that way, but you have to bring individually wrapped treats.
Okay, so that I think, when that started with peanut allergies.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
I had to, it was an
Yeah.
allergy.
Right.
Not a COVID, but I mean, when my kids were little, they still allowed it. They just gave you the list of the, allergies in the class, and you were obviously, responsible parent. You're not bringing in things with, that the kid can't eat, or at least advise that child shouldn't eat. The thing maybe with eggs, or with the weirdest allergy I had in the class was kiwi. Kid allergic to kiwi, which I I never.
Oh, that's interesting because when I eat kiwi, I get a little like reaction to it. But my husband says it's like not an actual reaction because it happens when I think about eating kiwi too. So I don't know if it's actually coming from the fruit or if it's just in my head. I don't know.
A kiwi anxiety.
Yeah. But I don't like to eat them because of that. It's nothing, you know, I don't like, it's not bad, but it just like does something weird to my tongue. So I don't like it. All right, so this has to dry overnight. So I have one here, and this one got a little bit messed up because I think my icing was a little bit too thin. So it's kind of like almost coming over the edge here, but it's fine because we're going to cover that up. So now I'm going to use sort of a stiff consistency, but it's a little bit thinner. Also a tipless bag.
Kiwi psychosis. Do you put the bags like in a wet cloth or something? Kathy's asking so that the tips don't dry out, or you just leave them on the counter?
I try to put them in the paper towel. They don't always make it, so I do end up with a lot of clogged tips. But then I just use the scribe tool or a damp paper towel to like clear it out. Yeah, let me just get the link for that.
Here, I'm gonna pop it in.
All right.
So there it is. I don't know if they have like their own website. That's the Etsy that when I Googled it, that's what came up. So if they have, that'll take you like to whatever else there, but that's them. Do they have their own site?
They do. So it's just sweetly.com.
Yeah. And I just saw they ship to Canada. So if anybody's interested, there's the Alone site.
Okay. So the coupon code only works on their website. It doesn't work on Etsy.
Oh, okay.
So just so everybody knows.
So you have to go through their actual web page.
Yeah.
And what was the discount code? Your
SweetAmbs. Yes.
For 10% off, you said.
Right.
They have quite a few nice cutters. They have a champagne bottle with a bow. They have some cute Easter stuff if you want to check out their collection.
Yeah, very
cute stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to be covering this with granulated sugar, so I'm not worried about how it looks right now. I'm just trying to get this on there.
So, are you gonna give any?
Not yet. Soon. So this is just a plate of sugar, granulated sugar. So you could use like sparkling sugar, sanding sugar, whatever. This is just going to make it look like a little fuzzy texture.
So that's just a granulated sugar, you said?
Yes. Oh. And then I'll grab a brush.
So that center part has to be completely dry. Gail is asking. So those striped area.
Yeah. Yes, that dries overnight.
Yeah. A tip clip, Victoria's saying she uses for her icing to not dry at the end.
Nice. That's good. Now let's pipe some flowers. Put that aside. Hi, Jennifer.
Sally. She can't buy cutters.
Yeah.
Hi, Jennifer. That's funny.
Okay. Stiff consistency icing, tip 101. Just going to put a little icing there and a piece of parchment paper. And I'm holding the tip almost straight up and down. The narrow end of the tip is going to be facing out. Just back and forth while I turn the nail. I'm going to do 3 layers. And then this has to be overnight. So we'll just sand that off.
That's a big flour. Do you need 2 days, or is overnight enough?
Well, we'll see, because I've got some here that I made yesterday.
Okay.
And now purple, I'm going to do a little, like, I don't know, what do you call this flower? Because this, I think it's like a carnation.
I just call it a 5-petal flower. I mean,
yeah,
it's like the basic, I think, beginner, if you're going to make flowers. It's
yeah. And I think Hani has a template in her coffee shop where it's like split into 5.
Yeah.
So you can make them even. I'm just going to eyeball it. So this time the tip is a little bit more at an angle, but still the narrow end is facing out.
You can vary the size by using a bigger piping tip.
Yeah.
Or a smaller one.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've made them with the tiny tip there.
Yeah, 59S is the smallest I've used, but it's got a curve in it, so I find it difficult to manage with that one.
Okay.
So this will need to dry overnight. These dry pretty quickly, actually. This probably doesn't even need a whole 24 hours. Okay, got these. All right, so let's peel these off and see what happens. Oh, it's actually, if it's not dry all the way, it won't peel off that easily. So that's how you would know. But like inside is probably still a little soft, but it's still fine.
As long as they're detaching.
Yeah. I think I'll probably only use 1 today. And I've got, so this is the leaf green, Chef Master leaf green, and a tip 352. That's a leaf tip. It has like a V-shaped opening.
So when you're piping the flowers, those are like a Wilton bag. That's not a tipless bag you've got, eh?
This is actually a tipless bag, which I don't really recommend for doing this type of thing because they're so thin that it's gonna, it'll pop. Like eventually, if I keep doing it with this bag, it'll pop. But I just, sometimes I don't feel like getting out the bigger, thicker bags because I knew I would just be doing like a few little things today.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, so actually, sorry, go ahead.
There's a difference between the icing being stiff hard and stiff fluffy, and the stiff fluffy can take it a little bit, but if you have stiff hard, it'll just blow up.
Yes, this is on the softer side. Yeah. I'm just going to switch to a tip 1 so I can pipe like a little flower center in these purple ones. Just going to use the green.
That's the other thing that's great with the coupler.
Yeah.
See, she can switch out her tip. She can easily switch that out. If you don't have the coupler in, well, you can't. You're stuck with whatever you put in.
Right. So I'm just piping little dots.
Those would make great Day of the Dead eyes. In a small.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to put that leaf tip back on. And then we'll just choose our favorite flower to go in the middle. I like this one. And then I'm going to place beads around those.
Yes, we are on Cookie Lunch Break on Facebook. If you guys want to watch, I'm reading on TikTok here that the view is not ideal for people on TikTok, but if you want to watch from for really close view, it's on YouTube or Facebook. You'll be able to see all the details. We have the best view.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if you're watching on TikTok, I don't know if you could hear what Marlon was saying, but you can watch the view from this camera, you can watch on YouTube and Facebook right now. So if you want to see like a top view of what I'm doing, you can head over there. And if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube and you want to see my face, you can go watch on TikTok.
Have them both open.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go.
Very nice. Now I see something in the top corner there. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
different.
So this is another version I did just with lighter colors, and this is going to be a tutorial that I'll post like next week or the week after. So just like very similar, just a pastel version. All right. And so I want to show you what I was going to do today, but that was kind of a fail because it's April Fool's Day, as I think you know, and like I'm obsessed with making weird food things on April Fool's Day.
Well,
so
kids,
I
do kids get pranked at all? Like, I mean, they know it's. Are they so little that they?
Yeah, they're tiny, so they like forget.
Okay.
Okay, so these are supposed to be Cheetos, but I feel like they look maybe more like Burger King chicken fries. But I'm going to tell them that they're Cheetos. It's actually cake pop mixture.
Is that sanding sugar that you coated them in?
I used, it's granulated sugar mixed with food coloring. I kind of tried to follow Hanny's tutorial where she did the fuzz for the tennis balls.
Oh, yes,
So
yes.
that's what I made for them. So this is going to be their after-school snack.
Their after-school snack, yes. Well, last year, didn't your spaghetti go viral on TikTok?
Yes. My most popular video on TikTok was a plate of cupcakes that I like smothered in frosting to look like spaghetti.
Yeah, well, you have quite a few April Fools.
Yeah.
Things.
Yes.
They look like cheese puffs. Kathy's saying.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to be. So I'm glad that you think they look like that.
Oh yes, we were just talking about that, Jeremy. Our, Amber and I are also. Everybody has to deal with that. It's one of the certainties, that and death.
Yep.
So there, Julie.
Oh, awesome.
Hi, Shanna.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Rose it and airbrush with orange. It's those kinds of pranks aren't so bad. It's when they put like toothpaste in Oreo cookies.
That's so gross. Or Brussels sprouts cake pops.
Yes, yes. But it's still better. I've seen stuff with onions. That would really suck.
Yeah. No, I like to do like the fun, like kind of opposite pranks where it's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeremy liked your succulent. But
was
that April Fool's or that
it was going to be, but I just decided to make it like just a general like tutorial.
Yeah, because that's just fun if you have somebody because I mean plants are so popular these days.
Mm-hmm.
Just a nice gift to give somebody that likes plants. Can you read that? Do you understand?
Yeah, so the tip numbers that I used 101 for the little carnation, and then for both of them, the little flowers, and then a 352 for the leaves.
Those are just mean.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Amber. So the calendar, if I look, I don't have it in front of me. The calendar. I know I'm doing a tutorial on Tuesday. Are you back with us on Friday?
The 22nd is my next.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's in May. Yeah, okay. because we talked, and then every month is like just
I
melting.
know. I know.
Like, what day is it? I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. So
then
she'll be back on the 22nd, guys.
Yeah. And then after that, and then you have a thing the following
mini
week.
class.
Yeah. And then after that, then we'll be back to like a weekly
in May, basically.
Yeah.
In May, basically. Yeah. So I just released all my April tutorials on Patreon. And so you guys now have gotten so it's on Coffee, Patreon. If you want to support us on Facebook, you can send us stars. They're running a promotion right now. If you sign up to my Cookie School group on Facebook, they're giving $20 per person that signs up. To me, not to you. So, what is this? How would you do a Gerbera?
I actually have a tutorial for that. It's not a video, but it's like a photo tutorial on my blog at SweetAmbs.com. So if you just search for that on my website.
Search bar. Here, let me look here.
It's an old one.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still, that's your coffee shop? Oh, here, this is her blog. If you don't know her blog, that's her blog address. And she has a search bar so you can find it easily. And I mean, you have a ton of stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can search. So that's it. So thanks, Amber. Any more questions before we go?
How do you store your tips? I just store mine. I organize them by size, and I just have them in little like plastic containers, basically.
I got like a little drawer thing at the hardware store. Like, things like you put nails and screws in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah. I think a lot of people do more like that kind of with like little containers separated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, mine are just like
little drawers. So you can actually put labels.
Oh, yeah. That's great. I need to get that.
Yeah, you can get, and it's not expensive. You can, the dollar store, even some dollar stores will sell that.
Mm-hmm.
Been a while, Elaine. Well, Amber hadn't been here for a while, so good timing.
Yeah.
So thanks, everybody.
All right. See you next time.
Wrap it up. Let me look for the picture.
Okay.
There it is. Bye, everybody.
Bye.